they have to do to get there and believe that they have a real chance. And we're going to see, we're going to learn more about this Argentina team in this second half, and if they're able to stand up to the physical battle that they're going to be under here and the pressure. Here comes Martinez. Well done.
Taking away from Davinson Sanchez. No one in the middle, though, and Ospina able to come collect it. See their 16, Daniel Munoz, had been right back in the first half, as you said, Stu, and now is slid in the middle of the field. Is the left back now as a substitute. What's the logic behind moving Juan Cuadrado further away from the attacking end of the field now that he's in that right back spot?
Yeah, it's because you have Jimmy Chara in there. He's going to come inside, and Cuadrado will inch up on the right. You already see him at the far side of your screen. He's starting to move up into the attack. Fullback's high for them.
Cuadrado picks it up. He lifts this cross in. Chara closest to it for Colombia. Sent along by Nico Gonzalez for a throw. For Zapata, lay that off, charge into the return. Zapata's shot was blocked. Second from Zapata's blocked. They're arguing for a handball. Referee on the field sees nothing in it. Let's play continue. But a great little burst of opportunity from Colombia. And Julio Basquiñán, our video assistant referee, looking at it. Cardona could be a back in for Luis Diaz. Got between defenders, cuts it back into space. And Montiel was able to recover in front of Zapata. DePaul gets clipped. There's no foul. Fabra has the ball for Colombia. Diaz reversing it. Cardona. That was Messi in on the tackle. DePaul back to his feet. And it's going to be out for an Argentina throw. My goodness, what a sequence.
Yeah, and it starts with a throw-in deep in the attacking half for Colombia. And it ended up in a shot. Jimmy Chara did really well initially. Lays it off for Zapata at the end of this one. He ends up turning on Tagliafico. And then the shot comes in, it takes a deflection, and they feel there was a handball in here. Not on the first one, but on the second one. Did it hit, was it Rodriguez? Guido Rodriguez? This will be a good look here. There's the first shot. Second one there, maybe it won't be that good of a look, because I couldn't tell if it was chest or arm in that moment, but it did feel that his arm was tucked pretty tight to his body. I didn't see anything that would warrant a penalty.
They did Julio Basquiñán, and the play restarts. A little shot across the bow from Colombia. We've asked this question about Argentina in past games. We've asked this question about Brazil in past games as they've held on to 1-0 lead. Is 1-0 enough? Do they need a second goal if they're going to see this one through? How long can they wait to get it? As with 10 minutes to go against Ecuador in the quarterfinal, it was still 1-0. Side. DePaul defending, trying to hook that in towards Diaz, and TL did well to take it away. Now Messi looking to accelerate. He gets chopped down from behind. That's going to be a yellow card, it looks like.
Yeah, it has to be. It was Fabra. He had the first tackle on Messi. The second one, this is a tactical foul. Messi picks up the ball in a good space, trying to break away in transition, gets past Fabra initially, pulls the shirt, doesn't get him down. Second one, and saying, okay, yeah, there you go. Clear takedown, tactical foul, yellow card.
Fabra is at Boca Juniors in Argentina. Except the yellow card, second Colombian shown a yellow in this game. Cuadrado as well. Lo Celso has been booked for Argentina. Nico Gonzalez and Nicolas Otamendi, incidentally, if they're shown a yellow in this game, they would be suspended for the final. There is yellow card accumulation just in the knockout stage of the Copa America. Cuadrado to step in there, one back though. Gonzalez and Cuadrado slow to get it. Messi takes the bump and keeps going. Poked away a second time. That is going to be a foul. Daniel Munoz upset about the call.
And Messi takes another kick here, but he's very smart in the way that he rides the challenge. You see watch his body weight shift in. He knows the contact's coming. That wasn't the foul. It was the one before that where there was contact. The referee decided to play advantage because Messi looked like maybe there would be an opportunity. There wasn't. Colombia win the ball, but he comes and brings it back for that first foul.
And it's not like any of this is new on Messi, right? I mean, this is a guy used to being kicked, as we see again the Colombia chance.
Yeah, it looks like chest, right? It looks like it hits it Guido Rodriguez right in the middle of the chest, and he'd had his arms tucked pretty tightly to his body, and of course you're going to ask for it. I would expect nothing less. Of course, scream for a penalty.
Argentina have just snuck a substitution in. Giovanni Lo Celso is off. Leandro Paredes. Messi, the ensuing free kick, lifted in too deep. So Paredes, who was moved to the bench for this game for Guido Rodriguez, now comes on in the second half. Looking long, flipped on by Cardona, Char in chase, cleaned up backwards there by Tagliafico, Martinez to clear. Quadrado then, he goes down in a tangle with Nicolas Gonzalez. He is able to keep it under some pressure, trying to wriggle away from a third Argentine player, Luis Diaz. And gets fouled by the fourth.
Yeah, Diaz has been impressive in this tournament, and once again showing his ability off the dribble and having great balance and recognition just to stop and start. This was at the end of that, but gets away from 3 defenders initially. And it'll be a set-piece opportunity from deep here, but they bring in some of the center backs up, so they might either look to play this long and direct and try to play on the second ball, or play it short. But they've got Jerry Mina. He's got his hands up. He wants this ball.
Just in case Cardona can't see him at 6'5".
Yeah.
It is Cardona to take. Another substitution coming in the wings, it looks like, as it's played short. Now Cardona flings that into the far side. Chara cut off it by Otamendi, and that doesn't come to anything.
Yeah, I don't understand that, though, because what you're trying to do after the pass is do what you did after playing it short instead of just playing it direct. Oh, you can see clearly some blood on the sock there. So Messi, as you saw, he catches the studs of Fabra right after he got contact of the ball, but the follow-through, and it's cut him open.
In the air by Tagliafico. Messi playing the role of Kurt Schilling for the rest of the evening with 30 minutes and change to go. In the Copa America semifinal, Messi on the ball. He's got the assist to Lautaro Martinez back in the 7th minute. The chances have been largely one way in favor of Colombia since, including twice that have hit the frame of the goal. There's De Paul on it now. As Brazil await the winner in Saturday night's final at the Maracanã. Miguel Borja is preparing to come on the field. It's so interesting. Luis Muriel, who was 3rd in Serie A in goal scoring behind only Lukaku and Ronaldo, and yet he seems to be further down the pecking order for Colombia at this tournament. Quadrado, a little flick inside. Pressure from De Paul. Almost got to that one. And a foul committed in the middle as Diaz is down once again. Montiel committing it. Here comes Colombia's 4th substitution in the opening 15 minutes of the second half. So Ronaldo Rueda is not waiting around to try to shuffle things and create a tying goal. Ivan Zapata is the man to make way. So both starting forwards are now off for Colombia. Here's Quadrado. Good work to hold that up. Now the shot from distance, well wide, but great little moment there from Borja just on the field.
Yeah, as this pass comes in, just too aggressive there from Otamendi, and he allows Borja just to feel his shoulder and roll him, because you can just get the contact him initially, and Otamendi's completely taken out of position, but he takes the shot from quite a distance out. And you mentioned it, all the subs now for Colombia. Zapata off. They're making all the changes in the front part of the field, and still for Rueda trying to find the right recipe. He feels like they've had good control of the game. They've created some good opportunities. but still the finishing all tournament long has been lacking for this Colombian team.
They have 12 shots now tonight. It's played quickly into space. Luis Diaz trying to get on the end of it. Diaz does. Can he turn the corner? Gets it away. What a goal! Luis Diaz, an incredible individual effort. And just past the hour mark in Brasilia, Colombia have tied the game.
Well, after all that searching for Rueda, it seems he has found the right recipe, and it comes off a quick free kick, taking advantage of Argentina caught sleeping at the back, and it is Diaz again. His pure speed here to round the corner on Pazea, but what a finish that is. He's off balance, going to ground. This little first touch there, he gets inside, means Pazea can't take him down. Now it's a penalty, and just off of his toe to flick it around Martinez in the back of the net. That is a sensational finish. A little bit of English on it as well. My goodness, individual effort, heads-up play from Colombia. Have not been able to break down Argentina when they were back and settled. So what do? They catch them off guard, and they counter back with a heavy punch to level this one here, 1-1.
Luis Diaz didn't even play in the opener. He then, coming off a suspension, scored that incredible bicycle kick against Brazil. Martinez trying to play for Montiel. Cut off, tracking back there by Fabra. So Diaz with his second goal of the tournament, both sensational.
In different ways.
So Paul brings it down. Puts it into the middle, trying to find Martinez. Reset by Montiel for Messi. Jimmy Chara knocks it away. Now Chara is on the run. Diaz running to his left. Borja running to his right. It's for Luis Diaz now. He's going to engage with Montiel. Drop back inside for Cardona. Cardona just got that away. Borja tangle there. Free kick for Argentina. And a yellow card for Miguel Borja.
Yep, catches the heel of Gonzalez there, and you wonder what the response is going to be, not just from this Argentina team now on the field, but also from Scaloni. I've talked a lot about his ability to make the right types of changes that the game needed. They've been very defensive substitutions in this game. He brought out a right back in Montiel. He brings on a midfielder in Paredes. I wonder at what point now he mixes and changes the recipe for them up front. Really haven't seen enough from Gonzalez in the attacking part of the field. And to find ways, Messi's been quiet as well. You see him dropping really deep now to try and get on the ball because he's been limited. Look at the pressure from Colombia. 3 players around him to get him off the ball. It's been a really good second half from this Colombian team.
When do we see Papu Gomez? Scored in back-to-back games to end the group stage. Hasn't been seen in the knockout stage. It was Edwin Cardona who played that quickly taken free kick in. We didn't get a great look at it, but he's been given the assist on the Colombia goal.
Neither did Argentina, by the way.
You see how many fouls have been called. And with a half an hour to go, again, this would go straight to penalties. There is no extra time until the final at the Copa America. Here's Gonzalo Montiel. Into the middle for Lautaro Martinez, who has the first half goal for Argentina. Back for Montiel. Diaz able to poke it away, runs out for a throw. Messi, clever little flick to get around Barrios. Messi couldn't get away from the second man as Munoz closed in. Isaiah there, who was beaten on the goal, gets upended by Borja, who was sitting on a yellow card from a moment ago. Well, if the question was, is one goal enough for Argentina? The answer is no. De Paul. Lionel Messi just got caught underneath his foot there. Diaz comes away with it. Cardona able to keep it, and then he takes a kick from Paredes, and now they're going to come together a little bit here. Here we go. Paredes retreats.
Just a little kick, but it's the second one where he steps up and the foul had already been whistled. I think that's where the Colombian players, and by the way, they are frothing for a scrap. We have seen it in that game against Brazil. You see it from this team. And the beginning of this game, you knew this would be a difficult match for Argentina. You knew there were times that they had to get stuck in and play ugly. but they just took so much pressure after they scored the goal. They sat so deep at times that Colombia eventually find that way through, and it feels like it's their advantage right now and really waiting for Argentina to answer back.
Really willing to play the role of the villain against a world that would love nothing more than to see a Messi versus Neymar final. This Copa America. Cuadrado, great little move on the outside, and Gonzalez takes the bump. Yet another foul, yet another free kick, but yet another chance to lift this in for Colombia to their big bodies that are going to come upfield.
Yeah, I would be getting Gonzalez off if I was Scaloni at this point. He's getting beaten 1v1. Minimal impact going forward. Cuadrado gets the better of him there, drags his body purposefully to take the contact to win the free kick, because they know they've had some success from these situations, causing havoc in front of this goal. And does Martinez, because this one's a little further out, so it depends on the ball if Martinez comes out to try and claim this one. And they do answer back. Yeah, right on cue.
He's walking off. Angel Di Maria running on. Third change of the game for Argentina. Di Maria's 110th career appearance, 5th most in Argentina's history. On Cuadrado. Setting up to take it. Cuadrado swung in. Header gets knocked down by Davinson Sanchez. Comfortable third save of the night for Emiliano Martinez. Saying earlier that that's now the 14th shot for Colombia in this game. There's still a ways to go. Argentina before this game had only allowed 10 in any of their individual games. So this is the most chances they have allowed an opponent at this Copa America. Montiel nods it forward. Di Maria tracked back towards it. So Di Maria's running up the right. Messi ostensibly on the left, but of course he'll go wherever he needs and wants to. Keep saying a first senior trophy for Messi. He's won an Olympic gold medal, but that was with Argentina's U23 team technically. He's won a U20 World Cup, never with the full Argentina. Has he won a trophy? Has he won a tournament? He needs multiple houses to hold all the winners' medals and trophies and cups that he's won with Barcelona. This is his 10th tournament he's played at senior level, Copa America and World Cups combined. He's potentially 4 days away from no one ever talking about that about him again. Cuadrado again, a great little move on the outside to skip away. Cuadrado running on. He'll lift his cross into the middle, too close to Martinez. What about the supporting cast from Argentina? Can the other 10 support the number 10 to get them through to the final on Saturday night? Here's Messi. Handing off for Di Maria. Montiel running up the right. They'll hand it off to Gonzalo. Montiel got slowed up off that first touch. Angel Di Maria saw the space, cuts inside, gets inside. A Fabra roll to the middle, no one there. Montiel the pressure. Great little turn by Diaz to get away. Luis Diaz, he's got Borja furthest forward. A little bit of a touch there from Pizea. Borja slides in front of Otamendi, but Antonio Fico was out there. What are you looking for now with 20 minutes to go?
Argentina, can they create something in the final third? And it starts with possession for them, because the pressure from Colombia has been very good. They haven't been able, their spacing has not been good on the ball to just shift the Colombian defense around or create opportunities, because that's where in the first half, very early on, they had Colombia a little bit deeper and they could get Messi on some spots. You don't want Messi on the ball back here if you're Argentina. Get him a little closer to goal where he can make that better pass.
Maria able to skip inside of Frank Fabra. Di Maria cutting back in. Di Maria took that shot there, trying to catch Ospina, thinking he was going to lay off a pass. It's Ospina's second save. Di Maria wins it back into the middle. Lautaro Martinez. It falls back for Di Maria. He's 1v3. Contact with Cuadrado. No foul. Mario slow to get up behind the play. Otamendi throws a bump into the back of Borja.
And because Argentina are higher up the field now with some possession, their counter-pressing's better, and they're not allowing Colombia to get out of their own end. They're winning those first balls, the direct ones, and then they're back in possession again in the final third. So this is more of what Argentina will want to see over the course of the next 20 minutes. And I would assume they would want to find another goal, because you don't want to chance it in penalties against this Colombian team.
Di Maria, it's a clever little turn inside, but Barrios able to recover to knock it away. Cardona into the middle. It's an awkward challenge there. And Montiel, he's going to get a yellow card.
It's on the goal scorer, Diaz. No contact on the ball, takes him out after the play. Diaz has been excellent tonight for Colombia. Not just the finish, but in transition as well, and his ability 1v1, but his link-up play, his decision-making, his passing. He's been the standout performer for me for this Colombian team throughout this tournament.
Montiel joining Los Santos off the field, so he's the only Argentine player in a yellow card right now. Diaz taking a moment to get up. Borja, Fabra, and Cuadrado sitting on yellows for Colombia in the final 20 minutes. Just rolls it short, takes it back. Has the assist for Colombia. Maria coming to meet him. Cardona chew up 10 yards closer to goal, though, as he rolls it wide now. Luis Diaz brings it down. Fabra on the overlap. Fabra from the byline, lifts across into the middle. Sent away by Pizea. Cardona will just reset backwards to Barrios. Trying to lay that back out for Cuadrado. Under some pressure, gives it away. Di Maria's running in. What's Ospina doing all the way out there? Di Maria has options. Roll back to the far side and save. Di Maria mishits the follow-up. Wow. Colombia survive.
Somehow, and it comes off a misplayed ball in the middle. Munoz gets caught in possession. Ospina was really high off his line there and just gets completely beat, but it's Barrios, the recognition in that moment to get back and get in the goal. But Martinez, why does he take this one first time? Look how much time and space he has. You remember the DePaul goal in the last match, John, where he just has that little moment of composure to settle the ball, to wait, and then pick out either side. For Martinez, who buried that one in the first half, that is a huge miss there. With a glaring, wide-open goal, no goalkeeper, only Barrios to beat, and he gives him a chance to clear it off the line. Oh, my.
It's the best chance Argentina have had to score since they did in the 7th minute. Lautaro Martinez on that occasion as well. Will that come back to haunt them? David Ospina, who was happy enough to take a red card there, reaching out with his arm. And then making contact with the ball. Barrios trying to catch up, just gets the pass away. To the near side from Borja for Luis Diaz. Char is furthest forward. Diaz surveys, in for Char, just stumbled there, lost his footing. At the age of 30, playing at his first ever Copa America, can he provide a decisive moment on his second year with the Portland Timbers in Major League Soccer? Argentina find a way back through. Fico hands back off for DePaul. And for Messi, able to just take it and wait for it, riding the challenge. Still Lionel Messi running on DePaul, get out of his way. He's fouled from behind, and the only man who scored direct free kick goal in this Copa America might just have another chance of coming.
And Barrios, he bites in the midfield here. He thinks he can get to this initial pass, and the weight of the pass is very good as it comes in and allows Messi then to get out. It's Munoz, the man who just made the mistake earlier, makes another mistake here, bringing down Messi on the top of the box, a little overeager to try and win the ball. And you set up an opportunity, and you're giving that man an opportunity to put one in the back of the net here.
Quarter hour to ago at Estadio Nacional Mané Garrincha in Brasilia. The man with the bloody sock, the man with the magic left foot, the man who has dominated this Copa America statistically, Lionel Messi, stands over a free kick. David Ospina on his 113th appearance for Colombia, trying to get that wall set, trying to read the angles, because we've seen Messi curl one against Chile and then bang one into the top corner against Ecuador. He has struggled to score historically against Colombia. But was that the old Messi, and is this the new Messi? As he sets this ball 15 minutes after Colombia tied the game on a quickly taken free kick. 2 saves for David Ospina tonight. Jimmy Chara draws the short straw to be the man to lay at the back of the wall so the wall can jump, and he would theoretically block a low attempt from Messi that would go underneath him.
And you actually saw in the goal against, in the last match against Ecuador, Martinez moves out of the way.
It's going to be a short run-up. Messi blocked by the wall. Second ball fired in. Took the deflection there with Paredes, who took the attempt. It's going to be a corner for Argentina, the third of the night.
Not the best of strikes from Messi. This one straight into Jerry Mina in the wall. And as you said, 6'4" to get it up over him. Ends up in his chest. But they do win the corner after that deflection on the second shot.
See, once again, he took that kick from Frank Faber. That's where the blood has come from on his left ankle. Just add another historic page to his legend and legacy.